Ingrid Bergman was born on August 29, 1915, in Stockholm, Sweden. Her early years were shaped by tragedy and resilience. She lost her mother at just 3 years old, and her father, a talented photographer who nurtured her fascination with imagery and performance, died when she was 12. Orphaned and shy, Bergman was raised by relatives, and though the environment was caring, she sought solace and expression on stage. From an early age, she displayed remarkable emotional sensitivity, a gift that would define her acting career. This blend of vulnerability and inner strength became central to her artistry and fueled her determination to pursue a life in the performing arts. Education and early career, Bergman's talent led her to the prestigious Royal Dramatic Theatre School in Stockholm, the same institution that had trained Greta Garbo. Her studies honed her natural ability to convey emotion, setting her apart from her peers. Soon after, she began acting in Swedish films, earning critical acclaim for her luminous presence and authenticity. Her breakthrough came with the 1936 film Intermezzo, which introduced her to international audiences when it was later adapted for Hollywood. By 1939, at the invitation of producer David Olsnick, she traveled to America to star in Intermezzo opposite Leslie Howard, marking the beginning of her rise to global stardom and establishing her as a rare talent who could seamlessly bridge European and American cinema. Hollywood stardom. In Hollywood, Bergman captivated audiences with her understated beauty, gentle Swedish accent, and naturalistic performances. Unlike the more stylized stars of the era, her authenticity resonated deeply with viewers. She quickly became one of the most sought-after actresses of the early 1940s, appearing in a series of films that showcased her versatility. Her role as Ilsa in Casablanca, 1942, opposite Humphrey Bogart, became legendary, portraying a woman torn between love and duty with subtlety and depth. Bergman's presence in pivotal scenes, especially at Rick's Cafe, cemented her status as a cinematic icon. Her performances during this period earned widespread acclaim and multiple Academy Award nominations, affirming her as a central figure in classic Hollywood cinema. Award-winning performances. Bergman's dramatic abilities reached new heights in 1944 when she won her first Academy Award for Best Actress for Gaslight. Portraying a woman manipulated into questioning her sanity, she brought extraordinary psychological intensity to the role. Her next significant achievement came in Alfred Hitchcock's Notorious, 1946, where she played opposite Cary Grant in a complex story of espionage, love, and betrayal. Bergman's performance demonstrated her mastery of both subtle emotional nuance and commanding presence. Her ability to embody varied characters, whether in romantic dramas, thrillers, or later European art films, earned her a reputation as one of the most versatile actresses of her generation, capable of transcending genre, language, and cultural boundaries. Italian cinema and neorealism. Bergman's personal and professional life took a significant turn when she moved to Italy and collaborated with director Roberto Rossellini. She starred in neo-realist films such as Stromboli, 1950, Europa 51, and Journey to Italy, which explored human emotion with stark realism. Though not initially commercial successes, these films later influenced modern cinema, celebrated for their experimentation and emotional honesty. Her time in Italy intertwined her personal life with her professional one, deepening her understanding of cinematic expression. Bergman's willingness to challenge traditional Hollywood norms and embrace innovative storytelling reflected her fearless approach to both acting and life, and it cemented her legacy as an artist unafraid to pursue authenticity over popularity. Returned to Hollywood, Bergman returned triumphantly to American cinema in 1956 with Anastasia, winning her second Academy Award. The film marked a symbolic homecoming after years of European projects. She continued to work across both continents, balancing Hollywood glamour with European sophistication. Her career extended into television and theater, including her Emmy-winning portrayal of Israeli Prime Minister Golda Meir in A Woman Called Golda. Over decades, she demonstrated mastery in 5 languages and collaborated with legendary directors, including Alfred Hitchcock, Ingrid Bergman, and Sidney Lumet. Her unwavering dedication to her craft, combined with an innate sincerity, earned her 7 Academy Award nominations, 3 wins, and numerous other accolades, solidifying her reputation as one of the 20th century's most accomplished and admired actresses. Personal life and marriages. Bergman's personal life reflected the intensity and complexity of her professional one. She married neurosurgeon Peter Lindstrom in 1937, and they had a daughter, Pia, in 1938. Their marriage faced challenges as Bergman's career demanded increasing international attention. In the late 1940s, she began a passionate relationship with Italian director Roberto Rossellini, resulting in the birth of their daughter Isabella in 1952. Bergman divorced Lindstrom and married Rossellini in Mexico, later having 2 more children, Roberto Ingmar and Isotta Ingrid. Their union faced significant public scrutiny and ultimately ended in 1957. Bergman subsequently married Swedish theatrical entrepreneur Lars Schmidt in 1958, providing stability for nearly 2 decades before divorcing in 1975. Her personal experiences mirrored the complexity of her cinematic roles. Gregory Peck. A lasting impression. Bergman's memoir recalls her profound admiration for Gregory Peck. When she described him as massive, she referred to more than his physical presence. Peck's towering frame, elegance, and nobility were matched by his moral integrity, quiet intensity, and emotional depth. Bergman was captivated not by mere looks, but by the humanity and honesty he brought to every interaction. His presence could transform a scene, making co-stars feel truly seen and challenged. Working with him left Bergman feeling inspired, respected, and elevated as an actor. His greatness lay not in perfection, but in presence, an enduring quality that impressed Bergman deeply and remained a highlight of her cinematic collaborations and personal reflections. Legacy and influence. Bergman's life and career left a lasting impression on cinema, theater, and audiences worldwide. She transcended the constraints of Hollywood and European cinema, embracing both artistic experimentation and mainstream appeal. Her performances conveyed authenticity, vulnerability, and strength, setting new standards for actresses of her generation and beyond. Bergman also navigated personal scandal and media scrutiny with grace, never compromising her values or artistic integrity. Her influence is evident in the work of contemporary performers who draw inspiration from her fearlessness, emotional honesty, and dedication. Beyond accolades, she is remembered as a figure whose artistry touched hearts, inspired minds, and reshaped cultural expectations. Enduring icon, Ingrid Bergman was more than an actress. She was a symbol of courage, talent, and humanity. Her journey from a Swedish orphan to an international film icon reflects resilience, determination, and a deep commitment to her craft. Through triumphs and personal struggles, she maintained dignity, grace, and authenticity. Audiences admired her for her artistry and the profound honesty she brought to every role. Bergman's life reminds us that greatness is not only measured by awards or fame, but by presence, empathy, and the ability to inspire. She remains a timeless figure whose legacy continues to illuminate cinema, stage, and the hearts of millions worldwide.